Hello, bloody puppies, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last time we found this mess in front of the Ventrue Tower, which is strange. We got the best body armor from Heather, and we're going to go talk to Lacroix and tell him what happened to the Society of Leopold. So, one thing I want to mention before you do this, before you go in to talk to Lacroix, it might be a good idea to have told Heather to just go and live her life instead of getting the, because like you won't get the body armor that way, but you'll see. Also, look at that, there's blood and Chunk's not here. What the hell happened? Hope he's all right. Turns out Chunk is the final boss of the game. That's just the big plot twist, you know. I kind of saw it coming the first time I played through, but some people don't, so just, you know, just a word of warning. But also we want to talk to him.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
Indeed. Let's check with the prince.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Who did this?
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
Punks. Well, why'd they attack?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient, their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Alright, well.
The Sabbat's enemy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie, that is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
Become a journalist. Oh, well. Hey you, lazy sheriff, go wipe out the Sabbat.
He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long. The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallowbrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
I like how he starts calling it my sarcophagus too, like it's his. It's just a sarcophagus, whatever. Well.
What did you find out?
Calm down. It's the missing crate from the Danes. A key.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
Yes. It's in my butthole. Now that's all I know. Jesus.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Bach! Alright, well.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Sure. Alright, so we're gonna go kill the Sabbat, because that's fun stuff, and it's sort of, it's pretty long, and it's not particularly hard, but we're gonna spend a decent amount of time doing it. Also, it's 2 a.m. and I'm home alone, so it's like, who gives a crap when I decide to record, although if I'm a little bit quieter sometimes, that might be why. But also, why I might be thinking and speaking more slowly, sort of the same deal. Now, Hallowbrook Hotel, I believe, is actually the other way. I just want to make sure it's not. Unless this is it right here. Oh, I was wrong. It is here. Okay. Well, I guess I wasn't wrong because I was headed this way. Anyway, so believe those guys have been there all game. I don't know what they're doing. But I believe you actually want to go through the back. Here. Yeah, I want to go through here. Hello. It's one of those things that the painters use to lift themselves up. That sort of thing, or the window cleaners, I guess. Whatever. But that'll get us into the hotel that was previously inaccessible because the doors are fake. But this is just an entirely combat section. You can be stealthy if you want. I don't care. So we're just gonna kill people. Ooh, I heard shotgun. Oh. There's plenty of people to feed on in here too. So if your health starts getting low, it's not a huge deal. There's a lot of humans, there's a lot of vampires, there's a lot of different disciplines too. Like you see sort of a gangrelly guy, he's got fortitude on just like we do. Or not, I don't have fortitude on quite yet. I will later when the threats become more threatening. That's the word. Which is not quite the moment. Now there's a few people, so we'll just put on. These guys have celerity here. You can see they're sort of dancing. They're not dancing, but you get the point. They're moving quite quickly. Let's see. Feed attempt failed. Feed attempt failed. I appreciate that. I guess it's because they're kindred. Alright, this guy is not a kindred though, so we can kill him. I don't believe he's a kindred. I think he's just a human. I don't know. It doesn't matter because we got to have that red scissor. But I also just took out my contacts, which I'm still getting used to that. This is, I think, the third. I want to say the third day that I've worn them, and putting them on has become pretty easy for me now. But taking them out is still, like, it's an overstatement to say it's just as annoying as the first time, but it still just freaks me out because all my life, 20 years, I've hated. Oh, this thing. Forgot about these things. I've hated touching my eyes with a passion. I've hated anything touching my eyes. I've hated people touching their eyes. I've hated seeing anything involving the touching of eyes. And now here I am touching my eyes. And it freaks me out. And I don't like doing it. But if I don't do it, then I'm just going to have contacts in my eye for days. And it's going to melt my eyeball. And it's going to sting. And something's going to get dry and shrivel up, and I'm going to be blind, and then I'll have to get a job as a chimpanzee, and it's really a huge problem. I don't want to deal with it, so I just have to suck it up and just take that contact out of my eye, which involves touching the actual eye. It's like, oh, I hate doing it. And it takes me like 30 to 40 minutes to actually do it properly, because first off, it takes me like 15 minutes to actually work up the I guess the nerve, it would be called, to touch my eye with enough pressure to move the contact. And then after that, once I've gotten enough courage up to like move it properly, I actually have to pinch it properly, which in and of itself is a problem because I can't see what the hell I'm doing, because guess what? There's a finger in my eye. So it's like, oh, holy crap, you're kind of strong there, buddy. It's like, I don't know, I can't see what I'm doing. Although this last time I managed to keep my eye open a little bit more than before, which is good, because, you know, gives me more room. But still, it's just a huge pain. I wish there was like some sort of contact removal machine or something. Or I should just get LASIK eye surgery, which would eliminate the need for any of this. Although, cool thing about contacts is that you can get color contacts, which I want to do eventually, once I get used to just these clear ones. I want to get sort of an icy blue, which I haven't put too many videos of my face up, but I think it would look kind of cool. I don't know what you guys would think of that if you've actually seen me. I don't remember. Oh no, this is right. Okay, so real quick. These guys here, I'm actually going to show their faces. Their eyes have been gouged out, and I believe they're basically just puppets, like little blood banks, basically. If someone's thirsty, they come in here. They drank this guy. There's a few of them throughout the Sabbat hideout here, so they're just using them as like blood packs, giant blood packs, basically. Which is sad for them, but they've basically been, you know, mind wiped, so they don't really understand, you know. So if you get low on blood, you can just drink them, or you could drink any of the guys that are attacking you. So I saved there because this is sort of a little bit of, oops, didn't mean to use brain wipe there, that was my bad. It's a little bit of a different thing that we got going on here. We got these ladies here that have celerity. I'm sort of a pain. They have guns. Which I guess we could use guns as well, but I don't know. It's not a huge deal. They take some time to kill too because they teleport. I remember them being much stronger. They're not technically mini bosses. But I definitely remember them doing quite a bit more damage. I guess they're trying to counter, but it's like not doing anything. So we'll use that, we'll use Presence again. That's a good combo, I think. Fortitude and Presence. Oh, am I freezing? Alright, here we are back again after my game crashed, which is cool. I figured out, basically, even though they don't do much damage, if you just back off after your first hit, they don't even manage to really hit you, if you will do it properly. Which clearly I'm not, but still, it's not a huge deal, so we're going to have to try this again from the beginning, which is a little bit annoying. What we can do, it's a pretty buggy game, so it's you can't really expect much. It's just, they did have to rush this game, I don't know if I mentioned, but they had to rush this game to get it out. And because of that, it got really buggy, and I'm sure you've seen that in a few instances throughout this game. There's just some stuff that's like, what? How? What? But you know, it does crash pretty often. It has some bugs, some things spawn strangely. I thought there were 3 girls. Is there only 2? Okay. Well, that's that. And they're not really a boss of any sorts. They're just sort of mini boss-ish. They don't even have a health bar, so it's not, I don't know, it's not official or anything, but they're a little bit different than the other enemies that you'll find in here. Not too much though. But we should be done in not too long. Now this here's a gangrel. This is what they look like in their sort of animalistic forms. You can actually get that skill if you're playing as a gangrel. I personally don't like it because I didn't mean to do that. Because it just feels really sluggish to me, and it's actually not incredibly strong, not like I would prefer it to be. Maybe that's because I sort of built my gangrel slightly weird as far as stats go. But that's where we came from. Oh, this guy's got celerity too. Or he's got presence, I mean, not celerity. Alright. Oh, wow, that was a weird camera angle. This guy's got a shotgun. So you can see now, we're basically destroying everything. We're incredibly strong. Whereas at the beginning of the game, we can only take out... We can barely take out one of these guys here by ourselves. And that was sort of a problem. And now we're just going through an entire hideout, killing hordes of Sabbat Goonies. So you can see how far we progress throughout the game. It's pretty cool. That's one of those things that's cool, how the game sort of treats you. Like, it does give you slightly easier enemies because it knows you can actually handle them and sort of have fun doing it. So that's kind of cool. Now, which doorway did I come from? This one? Came from there, yeah. So when you go around here. Yeah, this place is sort of a pain, but shouldn't be too much longer now. I don't believe, at least. Those guys aren't as supernatural, so we're going to take this guy out. Oh. There we go. Do I even need to... Yeah. So we're getting sort of close, if I remember right. There you go. Why not? Why not? But there's a decent amount of stuff in the game left, so maybe my previous estimation of 4... What do you call them? 4 sets. A little bit hasty. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just the guy who talks to himself. Oh, there's a lot of people here. I don't like that. Okay, we need to take this guy out first. Oh, you know, I should have gotten a torch. There's a torch weapon that you can get at the Society of Leopold, and it's really good against vampires because they don't like fire. But I did not get it, so I just have to use the sledgehammer, which is, you know, fine for all intents and purposes. We're doing just fine with the sledgehammer. We haven't died. So that's good. But it would have been helpful to have that. But yeah, not a big deal. I believe in there, if you pick it, yeah, there's a blood guy if you want it. but I don't care. I just drink the guys that I'm fighting. Like that one, I can drink that one back there. I feel like generally the people with the hoods are easier to drink than these guys here. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't failed even one attempt. Oh, what? Who just... Oh, ooh. Guess who's actually going to go drink that dude over here now? This guy. Alright, let's do some of that. Oh. Okay. Come on, open. Alright, I don't know. I don't think you get a humanity loss if you kill these things. These people. Not really people anymore. Just kind of... Yeah, it's fine. Because they're just basically dead at that point. They're vegetables, is what they are. They're vegetables. And... never mind. I'm not even going to bring up politics at this point. Because it is sort of... politics. Oh, let's even see him there. It's slightly political. Anyways. Oh, hello. Just waiting for me here. Hi. Eager to start the party, I see. Beat attempt failed. Yeah, for some reason I can't get these guys. Also, your blood chalice thing fills up pretty quickly here because of just how many people you're fighting, which is good. Oh, hello. Yeah, I need you. I need your lovin'. And there's enough of them here, so it's not a big deal. Plus, you have access to blood packs and the odious chalice, so it's like, you know, it's not really a big deal to survive at this point. It's just, it's not that difficult. When you have so many healing potential, plus you have blood hole, or wait, what? Blood heal. So I meant to say blood hole. What the hell's blood hole? Blood heal, which converts blood to health, which is always useful.